Hi there folks, I hope you're all keeping well. I thought I'd make another update on my bits and pieces from my Operation Cupboard Clear Up. Got the Romans out here, without their shields on though, they're done by it. I think I'm going to freehand the shield designs. It's a bit ambitious and it could turn out to be a disaster, but it's a challenge, so I think it's something different. I'll have to report back on those. But yeah, these are the Warlord Games 28mm plastics. I am not a huge fan of the plastics. In the Bring and Buy last year, I bought a load of Romans, so I've got these, then I've got Black Tree and Foundry Romans to do as well. I won't show you those now because they've just been primed and had their metal, but I'm looking forward to doing those. I mean, all things considered, they've painted up alright, these lot. The ones in red were half painted already, but I've gone in with the leather work and like the gold trim and stuff like that. And then all the ones that you see in white, I painted those from scratch because those were just in their plastic state. Anyway, that's enough of them. In the back I've got 4 scorpions that I painted up this week, for when one scorpion just isn't enough. The basing's not looking great at the moment. I've just put the base coat down on that. That's going to be dry brushed and I'll pop on some grass tufts then. But yeah, I'm happy with those. So the 3 on the right are Warlord Games plastic scorpions, and I got those again in the Bring and Buy. I got all my Romans in one huge go, and I'm only now getting around to doing them. And this one was an interesting one. This was a metal scorpion with crew. And I don't know if I like that one as much. Lighting is a bit poor, just because I haven't done it on one solid base. Live and learn, live and learn. And I was tempted to sell one of them off, but I think I'll just keep them all to myself. So yeah, that's a strong battery of scorpions. And something arrived in the post today, so I've got some Gripping Beast hunters. At least I think they're Gripping Beast. That's what they were advertised as. Great for the very British Civil War, which I'm hoping to dabble in. And of course they can be used for Operation Sea Lion, just as civilians, or you know, armed militias. Nice figures actually. Something tells me they're Paul Hicks, but I might be wrong. If they're Gripping Beast, they might well not be Paul Hicks sculpts. Just remind me of them. Yeah, looking forward to doing this lot. If my camera's going to work for me. So yeah, looking forward to painting those up. And last but not least, I've done some weapon teams, so continuing on with the theme of just finishing stuff I've got in the cupboard. Sorry about the lighting folks, I'm trying to get things to focus. That's a World Games BF Vickers team. You can still see the paint drying there. I'm going to go in with the grey on the rocks and full works on that tuft and all that. But yeah, happy with that little one. That'll do for Operation Sea Lion as well. And see if lighting is okay over here as well. It's a light howitzer and a mortar for the British Airborne. I say British, Polish Airborne. Yeah, fairly happy with those. Again, sorry that I haven't done the basing yet. Just haven't got around to it. I'll finish off some other evening. I was just hoping to show you some of what I've been painting, some updates. I'm going to go off and do the next batch of Romans now. I think the Black Tree and Foundry mixture. They all seem to size up pretty well, and I'll be painting them in a similar way to this lot, but they're just nicer sculpts. And also I was going to say about thinking of doing 20mm World War II. So I've sent off for a pack of SHQ 20mm GIs, and I've also sent off for 15mm Peter Pig GIs. I just want to compare them, see what scale I prefer. I do want a big, so we say smaller scale but bigger battles, because you can field a lot more stuff in those smaller scales. So the rule sets there would be Flames of War, I imagine, for 15mm. I suppose 20mm you could do that as well. A lot of possibilities. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do at the moment. I'm going to paint up both those GIs and compare them, see if I enjoy painting both of them, have a think of what size games I want to run. It's more of a side project really. I don't think anyone will play it down the club. I just want to do it for its own sake. So yeah, enough of the rant. That's pretty much it, folks. I would say I really enjoyed painting the scorpions. They're not quite finished yet, but those were my favourite things to paint up this week. And that's about it, folks. Great to see your video updates on your painting and wargaming. Over and out.